we have not come across any safety concerns. Shopping malls,
Weh,
activity areas, and
bayangin guys,
apartments are also
orang
guarded that
luar
usually
ini
do.
selama
But
tinggal
one thing
90
I must
hari di
mention is
Malaysia
that
tidak
pedestrians
menemukan
do not have the
masalah
rights to the
sedikit
way.
pun
There are
katanya guys.
plenty of zebra
Berarti,
crossing, but
saya bentar guys, berarti di Malaysia nih. Halo teman-teman semuanya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Berjumpa lagi dengan saya Nasihul Fatah tentunya. Apa kabar kalian semuanya, saudara sahabat dimanapun anda berada? Semoga dalam keadaan sehat walafiat, dilancarkan segala macam urusan dan dijauhkan dari segala macam penyakit. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Oke guys, pada kali ini kita akan mereaction sebuah video ya guys ya, daripada channelnya orang luar ini ya guys ya, yang mana ini bertajuk Everything You Need to Know About Travel Malaysia. Nah, yang mana artinya ini segala hal yang perlu Anda ketahui sebelum ke Malaysia ya guys ya. Wow, ini apa saja ya, juga saya penasaran guys, apa aja segala hal yang perlu Anda ketahui sebelum melakukan perjalanan ke Malaysia guys. Cobalah kita tengok bareng-bareng videonya setelah ini. Saya juga penasaran sekali ya guys ya. Tapi sebelum itu aku ingin mengajak teman-teman terlebih dahulu untuk subscribe dan nyalain tombol loncengnya agar tidak ketinggalan updatean terbaru dari channel ini ya teman-teman. Oke teman-teman, tanpa lama-lama cobalah kita tengok videonya. Let's go.
If you are thinking about visiting this underrated country in Southeast Asia, then you are in the right spot.
Wow, menghabiskan waktu 90 hari. 20 hal ya guys ya, ingat 20 hal yang perlu Anda ketahui ya guys ya.
As Australian passport holders, there is no special visa or entry requirement. We get on-arrival visa for 90 days, so does many other countries like US, UK, Canada, and most European countries. We will put a link in the description where you can go and check your country's visa requirement.
Moving around in Malaysia is quite easy.
Oh, lingkungan di Malaysia seperti mau ngambil barang.
We've used Grab to move around completely and haven't used public transportation as much because we really didn't need to. However, there are public transport options such as your metro trains as well as your local buses. The metro trains are amazing if you want to live in and around the city center. Also, you've got a lot of options for interstate travel, which includes trains as well as private buses. We used a website called easybook.com to get around.
Apa nih yang ketiga? Get that shorted. Apa ini get that shorted? Oh, masalah teknologi guys. Wih, apa ini? Charger ya? Oh, adaptor.
In regards to mobile SIM, it is much more easier to buy a local mobile SIM from the airport, as they will sort everything out for you and you can use them instantly.
What's our first impression?
Pleasantly surprised. We knew Kuala Lumpur is a modern city, but the number of skyscrapers and high-rises really caught us by surprise, but in a good way. Our first impression was Kuala Lumpur is definitely quite developed, and what impressed us the most is how clean the city is.
By the way, if you don't know us,
We're Nabil and Zanesta. We are a Bangladeshi-Australian family who packed up our whole life and social circle in Australia to slow travel with our 3-year-old while we navigate a new life, one of personal freedom and working for ourselves through
For accommodation, you can opt for an Airbnb or even
Ini
consider
akomodasi guys,
hotels, and
tempat
they're
tinggal
quite
guys.
affordable and you can get good
Wih,
value
hotelnya
for your
mantep
money
banget.
with amazing views and amenities. Average cost per day for decent accommodation would be around $20 to $25, but if you want more luxury, you can go up to $70 a night. Completely your choice and based on your preference.
Lumayan
But if
juga
you're
ya
coming
harganya
to
ya.
Kuala Lumpur for a longer period of time, you can get discounts through Airbnbs or even opt for direct rentals with agents. Some of the common locations where you can consider to stay are Bukit Bintang, Mont Kiara, Sri Hartamas, Ampang, or Damansara Heights.
Nah ini kalau pengen tahu lokasi-lokasinya guys ya, ada di Bukit Bintang juga nih. Yang kena mau nih tips keuangan kalau mau pergi jalan-jalan ke Malaysia.
For your purchases, you can make payments through cash or card. If you opt for card, stick with
Oh,
Visa
bisa bayar
or
pakai
Mastercard,
uang dan
which is
kartu ternyata
accepted by
guys.
most shops. However, we found that Amex is not accepted in most places, but we prefer to use cash, especially because we carry a Wise card, which is a lifesaver for us because we get
Nih
very good exchange rate.
alternatifnya nih, kalau nggak bisa pakai cash,
worth
kita bisa pakai
$700
kartu debit.
per month between the two of us with no fees charged.
Malaysia is not super cheap,
Apakah
but it is
Malaysia
definitely
expensive?
affordable, especially if you compare with Western
Wih,
capitals.
terjangkau
You
guys.
get all the
Terjangkau
benefits
katanya
of
guys.
development
Nggak terlalu mahal
but
ternyata ya
at an
barang-barang di sana.
affordable price. Transportation, especially with Grab, is quite cheap, and there are many food options here. both
Wih,
local
Grabnya
and
cukup
international
murah.
cuisines at affordable prices. You must try the street food
Makanannya
because you get
juga
the most
murah-murah
value.
katanya guys.
Bargaining is not common in Malaysia. I guess that's because I don't feel like I am being ripped off as a foreigner here. I felt I have been
Oh,
charged
gak
a
ada
fair price,
ini
and I
ternyata apa
really
namanya, tawar-menawar
appreciate
gak ada
the
ternyata
honesty
guys.
shown towards us foreigners.
We didn't get overcharged at night markets, food stalls, or restaurants, or even shopping centers. We have heard of instances that in other countries, as soon as they find out you're not from there, they will overcharge you. So this was a breath of fresh air here in Malaysia. However, it must be noted that in some tourist spots in Malaysia where they have different experiences, you can expect different rates for locals and foreigners. However, they're quite transparent about that, and it was understandable, and we were quite comfortable with that.
So far,
Apakah
living in
Malaysia aman?
for 90 days, we have not come across any safety concerns. Shopping malls,
Wih,
activity areas, and
bayangin guys, orang luar ini selama tinggal
One thing
90 hari di Malaysia tidak menemukan masalah sedikit pun katanya guys. Berarti sebentar guys, berarti di Malaysia nih udah dipastikan aman ya guys, mulai dari lingkungannya, mulai dari transportasinya dan lain segala halnya juga sudah aman semua guys ya. Jadi kalian kalau mau ke Malaysia, kita udah tahu pengalaman-pengalaman orang luar yang ketika pergi ke Malaysia ini udah dipastikan aman katanya guys ya. Coba kita lanjut lagi videonya.
Careful when you're crossing the street as cars can appear all of a sudden and the drivers might not slow down for you.
Shopping malls are abundant here.
How is this
in Malaysia,
shopping
especially
scan?
Kuala Lumpur. Maybe not in comparison to Singapore or Bangkok. However, you can find all the global luxury brands under one roof in a mall like
Wow.
KFC. However, you also have a lot of other affordable options in malls such as Aeon Shopping Mall. If you're after duty-free shopping, you can do that in many outlets in Langkawi as well. Finally, we have heard that shopping for tech in Malaysia is quite affordable. That's why we visited the Loyat Shopping Mall in the city center and stocked up on some gadgets for our filming, and we found them quite cheap in comparison to other places.
Malaysia is
Food
a
in
foodie's
Malaysia.
heaven, and
Nah,
food
ini
is an
yang harus
important
kalian
part of the
tahu.
culture
Harus
in
yang kalian
Malaysia.
ketahui
We have
food ya
so
guys ya,
much
tentang
variety
makanan
here,
di
owing
Malaysia,
to the fact
kuliner.
that there is so much diversity of people here. Malaysian
Nih
food
kalau
is
kalian
generally
kalau
spiced
kita
than
pergi ke
Western
Malaysia
food,
tapi nggak tahu
so do
kuliner,
check the
wah,
level of spiciness
sayang
before
sekali guys.
ordering. Food courts are very common here, and usually
Apa
they
ini
have
kuliner,
variety of
apa ini?
stalls and different kinds of food to choose from. Night markets are also big here, so do try them out. Along with
Oh,
local
pasar
food,
malam
you'll
ada
also
juga.
find a lot of international cuisines. We tried Syrian,
Wih, local
Japanese,
food
Korean,
harus kalian
Italian
coba ya guys
food,
ya.
and was very satisfied with the quality. Restaurants are either halal
Wow,
or
banyak
non-halal,
juga.
so do check for signs if you are after only halal options.
Interacting with locals here in Malaysia has made our stay extra special. Malaysians are one of the most friendliest and most helpful people, and they're also very respectful. It is a multicultural country that has a variety of ethnicities, especially Malays, Chinese, and Indians, and that's what makes this country so amazing.
Malaysia's official language is Bahasa Malay, but Mandarin and Tamil is also widely spoken here. English is a default second language here, and it is a widely spoken language in Malaysia.
Nah, oke guys, itulah video reaction pada kali ini ya guys ya. Ternyata lumayan seru sekali guys perjalanan orang turis ini ketika pergi ke Malaysia, dan hal-hal yang perlu Anda ketahui semua sebelum pergi ke Malaysia sudah dijelasin semua ya guys, mulai dari transportasi, mulai dari apalagi makanan, juga healthcare juga yang guys, yang paling penting guys ya, yang perlu kita ketahui ya guys ya. Wow, ternyata cukup komplit dan cukup lengkap semua ya guys ya. Ternyata lumayan menarik ya guys ya. Nah, jadi lumayan tertarik ya guys ya buat kunjungan ke Malaysia melihat video-video yang telah orang turis ini jelasin barusan guys. Oke, itulah video reaction pada kali ini. Apabila ada salah kata dari saya mohon dimaafkan. Kita jumpa lagi di the next video.